Hey guys, welcome to this upload for you guys today. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. If you want honesty all the time, you know what to do, guys. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you be in and updated anytime when I do any videos. Now, it's a hot and sweaty afternoon, early evening, you may want to say, here in the United Kingdom. And I want to actually say to you guys, I've actually got a job interview on Monday morning. So put in the comments below saying good luck for Monday. Please do. I just want to say to you, I want to use you guys. You guys make the world go around, and you like honesty, and that's why you keep coming back towards my content. Even though if it's like not your opinion, it's my opinion. If you have your opinion, that's fine. You know, people are allowed to have their opinions, and I want to actually say to you guys is that this sickens me when I've actually sitting this. I'm sitting here in my room at the age of 44. Sickens me for the attack of WWE to get any money, way, or form they can from the fans. You know, and this is hard done by for wrestling fans. The one thing that really baffles me about this, it sounds so weird because you're paying it for the year. I think this is right up front, or it's a minimum contract of 12 months. I've not looked in the T's and C's properly because I just want to say this for $99. I think this is only open to people in the United States, although they make it sound like it's worded for everyone around the world. You know, I feel hard done by for wrestling fans if you do sign up for this crap, because I want to say this: you must be a die-hard WWE fan to find this is worth the money, right? All I can say is their selling pitch for this for you guys for $99 for the year. I kid you not, I was really dumbfounded, and I've put a comment on Threads. Yes, I am on Threads as well. Um, but I do like post my videos on there and so on because obviously some people don't see them in the ray of light. But it's a massive one-arm bandit to me. This is so basically the perk one to make you sign up. Oh, it's for the annual membership, so you're basically signing up for the year. Oh shit! You're paying $99 for the what? You're literally paying it up front for the year. This is like a year contract, pretty much. You are literally paying this for to unlock a range of premium benefits, right? This is the way they've sold it to you. Is their selling pitch. I know people are not going to like this. What I'm going to say, it's utter shite. Right? Exclusive 24-hour pre-sale, access to all WWE events around the world, and tailored perks featuring events. What events are you going to do other than house shows, PLEs, Raw, SmackDown, main event, NXT? Okay. Including superstar meet and greets. You get that technically if you buy ringside anyway, this day and age. At house shows, I know it's over, last time I checked, it was £1,500 here in the United Kingdom. So why pay any extra to get these perks? Hospitality opportunities and entrances. Right? I want to say this. This is one of the selling perks they pretty much gave to you, but worded slightly different when you buy ringside seats at a house show this day and age in 2026 for £1,500. And then you get exclusive Wi-Fi and merch from obviously the sponsor of the event. That's what you actually got for house shows, right? So the catch is, right, that they're encouraging people to buy more tickets. Just by this alone, to get your money's worth for this $99 that you're paying for the year. For the year, guys. Right? I'm not being funny. How many shows that you think fans will actually go to in the first place? This day and age. I know there's fans still go. I'm not on about that. I'm on about, like, the only person I will see get benefit of this is Green Smile T-shirt guy that sits ringside all the time. He's but exclusive. Whether you say it about meet and greets, What happens if you pay this all the time and you get someone that's lower in the card? You don't get no main eventers or anything like that. You don't get the likes of Cody Rhodes. You don't get the likes of CM Punk. Because you think about it in the logical sense, how much people were paying at WrestleMania for WWE World in the first place? You look at that at the bigger spectrum. Look how many people were actually spending a lot of money at WWE World. And then when I did a video about Saudi Arabia getting the perks, when they were doing like groups of 4 at a time for $20. I'd rather go to that Saudi Arabia show, and that's me being honest, to get your money's worth. Right? Next selling perk for this. Members only WWE shop. Featuring exclusive collections and early access to merchandise drops like John Cena's up and coming, never before seen 17 collection. They basically, I'm going to be honest with you. This is a ploy for John Cena. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking John Cena. Never before seen. So basically, the stuff that you printed and made and all that lot, but didn't release. But now you're going to release it. If you know what I mean. They're going to drop a lot of fucking John Cena merch because of the John Cena Classic that has been built, but obviously we don't know what it's going to happen or how it's going to entail or how it's going to run. They just name dropped it earlier on in the year. Right? Here's another one. Bonus WWE content featuring inside scoop, extended behind the scenes footage, and more. So what's your fucking YouTube channel then? Why would you want to pay fucking extra bits for that? Why would you pay? This is no selling point to me. I'm saying this is a person that was a WWE fan. I say was because the stuff they're trying to do is prove how much they're in debt because they're actually selling their fucking private jet off to help pay off that debt, and the fans are suffering big time to pay for this debt. That's why you're paying the ridiculous prices for tickets. There you go, I'll say it again. Dedicated members, community forums connect fans like around the world that like never before. So you're telling me you got your own internet forum? You got your own internet chat room? What was WWE Universe in the past? This was before I was doing YouTube videos in 2010. OG people that I made friends through from doing that. When I used to talk religiously about WWE, I used to go on their fan forums. You know, when it was WWE Universe. That's how they used to connect the world. But now you're going to put it behind a paywall to connect people. I'm not being funny. If you want to connect people, there's a free website called Facebook or X if you don't want to sign up for the premium stuff they are offering now. Or the likes of TikTok or the likes of Threads. Why you want to put that behind a paywall? Oh yeah, because it's WWE. They're out for making more money as they can. Sorry, but it's true. I've connected with people through watching WWE or interacting with other wrestling fans and going to conventions, you know, leaving this fucking room. You've seen my fucking vlogs. I've left this fucking room before and I've interacted with other fans. Like I am going to be interacting with other fans in person in August. And the only thing that I've paid for is my ticket. Or if I bump into anyone on the coach or anyone like that. Fair enough, that's under a paywall, but I'm not paying for a fucking year to interact with other fans. But if anyone goes on there and says anything out of the line, I bet you'll get your account banned. And there's other people here on YouTube that I've interacted with. You know, I've done it for like since 2010. Why in 2026 you're literally going to put that under a paywall? Then it says points-based reward system allowing fans to earn credit and redeem against digital and physical goods. You even get points for logging in. How's that even going to work? You don't do DVDs or Blu-rays anymore. People have to build up their collection now on people on bootlegs. What physical goods are you going to give and what digital goods are you going to give? Exclusive download content? What are you offering? And then a premium welcome pack for founding members. And I love this tagline when I've just been I'm just going to fucking read this and I'm just like saying, what? Sorry if I'm keeping looking down. I'm on my tablet because it's there. Right? Our fans are the heartbeat of WWE. No, our money is heartbeat. We just run off that. And everything we do belongs with them. 17 World WWE World Champions said Club WWE is about to be bringing that connection to life in a bigger way. Although exclusive access to unique experiences and true sense of the community with premium designated build to reward passion and give our most dedicated fans meaningful way to engage with WWE all year round. You may say John Cena said that, but he's getting a paycheck to say that. So you click the link and reserve your spot. So, what's the benefits of it? Tell me. What benefits are you going to get from that as a fan? It's mad enough they do the crate situation once a month. I'm not knocking those. They're amazing, but I won't collect them. You know, I would love to collect everyone that Wrestle Crate, AEW's All Elite Crate. Then you've got, I think WWE do their version. So tell me, why does anyone want that? Please tell me in the comments. I'm being fucking serious here. Right? How are you going to reap any benefits from that? For the money you're paying? Why pay extra to get a fucking pre-sale? When they used to click on a link and you put your email, register for a pre-sale. Used to do that for free, but now you're putting it behind a paywall. Exclusive merchandise on WWE Shop behind a paywall. Before anyone else. Why pay for that? You basically got stuff that I'll say using in quotations with the John Cena 17 collection. It's stuff that you basically pre-designed already And it's not relevant anymore. I'm sorry. Why do fans have to suffer to put stuff like that behind a paywall? Used to be a thing called a newsletter, if I remember rightly, with the exclusive digital content. And the weird thing about it is, you have to be over 18 to sign up for that. So why are you advertising it on a family-based product that you've been promoting, aiming at kids, subliminally on your product, and then you literally look at the T's and C's, you have to be over 18 to sign for it? It's 2026. You don't need to put digital stuff behind a paywall. Well, I'm not being funny. If you want behind the scenes stuff, watch fucking Unreal on Netflix. You're bang out of order for doing this to your fan base. It's bad enough how much you're charging for house shows tickets. I can't believe you're putting that behind a paywall for pre-orders, pre-sales, and so on. The stuff you used to sign up for newsletters and pre-order codes and so on. I think it's just open to the United States only. I think it is. I'm not 100% sure. But I love the way John Cena said this. Oh, people are going to listen to John Cena because he said that. And yet, John Cena's technically... I know there's adult fans that respect him. I respect him all right. For what he's done for the wrestling business. For what he's done in his career. But it baffles me. It baffles me you think this to go under a paywall because John Cena said so. It's like fucking Stone Cold said so back in the day. But shit used to have a decent meaning. Who remembers WWE 24/7? The prequel to WWE Network. When you used to have exclusive content for that. Yeah, that was under a paywall back then. Don't get me wrong, I understand that. But if you're on about the exclusive digital content and all this lot, I want to say to every one of you guys is, why did you get rid of the fucking WWE Network if you're going to do that fucking shit behind a paywall? Even though WWE Network was worth the money. And they're taking forever to put the back catalogue on Netflix and that lot with Raw, SmackDowns and so on. Why did you sell yourself out, guys? This proves how low my ceiling is. Sometimes I dome my head on this behind me. But look, right, I'll be honest with you. I still own physical media. Yeah, they're powered up. A lot of those are my wrestling Blu-rays and so on like that. But look, I don't need digital extras. If you want digital extras, bring back Blu-rays and DVDs and so on. But no, they won't do that. But before people say it, if AEW did something like this, I wouldn't condone it either. Even though, yes, they've got my AEW, but I like my AEW because it broadcasts it live. I was hoping that WWE would have done the same format as the way my AEW's gone. To broadcast it live on there, all in-house. It proves that AEW does listen to my videos. Because I suggested this on one of my videos. I was hoping AEW would do something like this by 2026, and they fucking did it by 2026. And I'm a fucking proud subscriber of that. But at no way in the slightest would I pay $99 for that crap that you are offering for your fan base. You should be disgusted, WWE. But then again, everyone loves WWE. They'll fucking brown nose it everything. But that's just me being honest. But that is absolutely a joke.